All rise. Please be seated. All right. Good evening, everybody. We are in the third day of case number ZG416525518 in the child abuse and neglect penalty phase, State of Florida versus Sonia Heitman Clementine. Today is Friday, the 26th of January 2024. Tonight, we have 4 witnesses who are willing to testify. Gajavion Girl 2024, Warren Kizan, Lana Hunt, and Kanani Kanan are planning to testify against the defendant. We will begin with Gajavion Girl 2024. May you please come to the podium? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Can you please state your name?
Gajavion Girl 2024.
Okay. Please be seated. Gajavion Girl 2024, can you please state your date of birth and how old you currently are?
My birthday is on July 5, 2006, and I am currently 17 years old.
Okay. Can you please explain what you have thought about the defendant since she started abusing these 24 students?
I recently came on Evan Baker's channel and saw videos of Mrs. Clementine on trial. I also saw Igor Bettenhauser's videos of her putting the students in the juvenile detention room, forcing them to stay there for 24 hours, 72 hours, and 237 hours, forcing them to drink spicy milkshakes, forcing them to take cold showers, forcing them to wear body monitors, and not letting them use the bathroom, and then giving them a huge punch in the face and big spank in the butt just for having to use the bathroom. Why on earth did she have to do this? I'm also supporting all the victims for beating her up and breaking both her legs because she clearly deserved it. I want justice for all of these victims, and I want Sonia hypocrite Clementine to get the death penalty because it's clear that she is a hypocrite. Put her on death row and do not give her life in prison. Thank you.
Gajavion Girl 2024, thank you for testifying. We will now hear from our second witness, Warren Kizan, who plans to testify against the defendant. May you please come to the podium? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes, I do.
Can you please state your name?
Warren Kizan.
Okay. Please be seated. Warren, can you please state your date of birth and how old you currently are?
My birthday is on September 9, 2003, and I am currently 20 years old.
Okay. Can you please explain what you have thought about the defendant since she started abusing these 24 students?
Since June 2023, I saw Igor Bettenhauser's summer school series and I am annoyed by Mrs. Clementine's behavior. Ever since she cursed in the videos, I told her to stop cursing because it was annoying. I also said that every student in the juvenile detention room should get blankets, that way they can sleep in juvenile detention overnight. I also thought that the students in juvenile detention should get flashlights on their phones so that way they can see easily when they had to walk home in the dark. I was so annoyed by the way Mrs. Clementine was doing this to her students. And I think that she should get the death penalty because she's so annoying and clearly a hypocrite. Please give Sonia hypocrite Clementine the death penalty and not spare her life. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, Warren. We will now hear from our third witness, Lana Hunt, who plans to testify against the defendant. May you please come to the podium? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Can you please state your name?
Lana Hunt.
Okay. Please be seated. Lana, can you please state the date when you first joined YouTube?
I first created my YouTube account on December 22, 2023.
Okay. Can you please explain what you have thought about the defendant since she started abusing these 24 students?
I haven't been following this case much, but I am disgusted by the way Mrs. Clementine has treated her students. I was shocked to see that she made the students drink spicy milkshakes, take cold showers, and wear body monitors. And why couldn't they use the bathroom? Everyone needs to use the bathroom. And they should not be punched and spanked just for not being able to hold their bladders in. That is just unacceptable. And, just to be honest, I really have no opinion on what punishment I want her to receive, but whatever punishment she gets, I do want her to learn her lesson for what she did to these victims. Thank you.
Thanks for testifying, Lana. We will now hear from our final witness of the day, Kanani Kanam, who plans to testify against the defendant. May you please come to the podium? Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you're about to give will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth to help you God?
Yes.
Can you please state your name?
Kanani Keenan.
Okay. Please be seated. Kanani, can you please state the date when you first joined YouTube?
I first joined YouTube on November 13, 2020.
Okay. Can you please explain what you have thought about the defendant since she started abusing these 24 students?
I am angry by how Mrs. Clementine has been abusing 24 victims, and I cannot stand her hypocritical defense attorneys for trying to defend her. Why on earth would they be defending her abuse? It's not an excuse to abuse 24 victims just because they were misbehaving. And why did she start a juvenile detention room? I thought that's used in the criminal justice system. And she definitely deserves to be beaten up for all the crap she did to the students. That's her punishment for being so rude to the kids. I also think you should give her the death penalty due to her snotty attitude and the fact that she's never shown remorse. Please give the appropriate punishment for this hypocritical slut. That is all.
Thank you, Kanani. All right. We've concluded the third day of the penalty phase. We will resume on Monday, the 29th of January 2024, when Detective Rebecca Jones, Sheriff Ryan Johnson, Deputy Clark McDonald, and Death Row inmate Jason Estrater will testify against the defendant. Prosecutors, please bring her back to jail. Court is now dismissed.